there was an island. An old man named Prospero lived there. He had a beautiful daughter named Miranda. They lived in a cave made out of rock. Prospero had a lot of books on magic in his study. Before their arrival to the island, it was under the control of a witch named Sycorax. Many good spirits were imprisoned in the bodies of large trees by Sycorax. She had a son called Caliban. Before the arrival of Prospero, Sycorax died. The spirits were released by Prospero. Ariel was the chief of the spirits. One day, Prospero ordered Ariel to raise a violent storm. Prospero called his daughter and showed a large ship and said, "See the ship, my dear Miranda. It has a lot of living beings like us." Miranda saw a ship in the middle of a storm and said, "Have you raised this storm, my dear father? If so, please have pity on them. The ship will be crushed into pieces at any time." "Don't be amazed, Miranda. I have ordered that no one should be harmed. I have created this storm to help you, my child. Do you remember the time when we reached here? I don't think you remember. When we came here, you were just 3 years old. 12 years ago, Miranda, I was the Duke of Milan and you were the princess. I had a younger brother named Antonio, whom I entrusted my duties. He wanted to deprive me of my dukedom. He effected it with the help of my enemy, Alonso, the king of Naples. Dad, why didn't they kill us then? My child, they dared not, because the people loved me so much. Antonio carried us on board a ship. When we were some leagues out at sea, he forced us into a small boat without a mast, hoping that we would die. But a kind lord named Gonzalo, who loved me, had kept water, provisions, and some books which I valued above the dukedom. Oh, my father, then I was a trouble to you." "No, no, my love," said Prospero. "You were a little angel. Your smile made me tolerate my misfortunes. I found delight in teaching you, and you learnt well." "Thank you, Dad. Tell me, why have you raised a sea storm now?" "Because of the sea storm, my enemies, Alonso, the king of Naples, and Antonio, have been cast ashore upon this island." Having so said, Prospero touched his daughter with his magic wand and she fell asleep. Then Ariel presented himself to tell about the tempest. "Hello, my brave spirit. How have you performed your work?" The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first to leap into the sea. He is safe in a corner of the island, but the king Alonso thinks his son is swallowed by the waves and lamenting. "Ariel, bring Ferdinand here. My daughter must see this young prince." "Where is my brother? Where is the king Alonso?" They are looking for Ferdinand without any hope. No one in the crew is missing. But each one thinks himself the only one escaped. The ship is safe in the harbor. After reporting, Ariel went to bring Ferdinand. He went near Ferdinand and said, "Come, sir, come, follow me." Ferdinand looked around with fear. There was no one, but he decided to follow the voice and came to the place where father and daughter sitting under a tree. "Miranda, what are you seeing there?" "Oh, father, it's a beautiful creature. Is this not a spirit?" No, Miranda. It eats, sleeps, and has senses like us. This young man was in the ship. He is changed by some sadness, or you can call him handsome. He missed his companions and is wandering to find them." Miranda was happy with the appearance of the handsome young man. Ferdinand, from the strange sounds, expected wonders. He thought it to be an enchanted island, and Miranda the goddess of the place. He called her goddess. "I am not a goddess, but I am a simple maid," said Miranda. Prospero was happy that they admired each other and wanted to test their love, so he interrupted. "Hello, man. You are a spy. You have come to take this place from me. Follow me. I'll tie your neck and feet. You'll be given only sea water," said Prospero. "No, no, sir. I will resist this," said Ferdinand, and tried to take his sword. Prospero used his magic wand and fixed him to the spot. "Dear father, why are you so ungentle? Have pity. I will be his surety. This is the second man I have ever seen, and he looks nice and true," said Miranda. "Silence, Miranda. If you tell one more word, I will scold you." "What? An advocate to the cheat? You think there are no fine men." Immediately, Miranda said, "Dad, my affections are sincere. I have no wish to see a better man." Then Prospero said, "Hello, pile up the logs of wood before I return," and went away with his daughter. After some time, Miranda came back. She saw Ferdinand carrying logs and said, "Don't work so hard, dear. My father is at his study. He won't come for next 3 hours. Take rest, man." "No, dear. I must finish my work before I take rest," said the young man. "You sit down for some time. I will carry the logs for you," said Miranda. "No, dear. I will not let you do the work," said the young man. When they were talking, Prospero was standing there invisible. "What's your name?" asked the young man. Miranda said, "I'm Miranda. I'm telling this against my father's orders." The young man said, "I'm Ferdinand. I'm the Prince of Naples. I wish you were my queen." Prospero appeared before them and said, "Fear not, my child. I overheard your words. Sorry, Ferdinand. I treated you badly. I'll give you my daughter. I gave you difficult work just to test your love. Take my daughter as my gift." Then Prospero left them and called Ariel to ask about his brother and about Alonso, the king of Naples. "Master, they are still looking for Ferdinand. Before some time they were tired and found a delicious banquet. When they touched the food, I made the food disappear. I appeared in the form of a harpy and asked, 'Do you remember your mistakes? You left your brother and daughter to die in the sea. That's why you suffer like this.' Master, now they feel sorry for their mistakes, Master." "Really? Did they repent for their mistakes?" asked Prospero. "Ariel, then bring them here at once." Immediately they were brought before Prospero. Prospero said, "Hello, Gonzalo. I am Prospero. How are you?" "Thank you." Gonzalo said, "My lord, I am happy to see you again." Antonio and the king of Naples begged his forgiveness, and Prospero forgave them. He said, "Alonso, I have a gift for you." When he opened the door, he saw his son playing chess with the girl. He was very happy to see his son again. He asked his son who the maid was. He said, "Father, she is Miranda, the daughter of Prospero. He has become my second father." Readily, Alonso agreed to their wedding. The next morning, the ship left for Milan. It carried Prospero, Miranda, and all the courtiers. Freed Ariel came as an escort to the ship.